back to go into the YouTube video. It's your boy Uriah G. Today we're gonna react to WrestleMania 42 could be generational. We're gonna react to WrestleMania 42 could be generational. Let's get right into the video.
You wanna file?
Alright, we have an advertisement to start off. Is this unskippable? Alright. It's really an unskippable ad. Is this one unskippable too? Bro, there's no way. Come on, bro. Come on. Hurry up.
WWE making so many questionable decisions that had us basically sleeping on them. They finally said, wake up! Because WrestleMania 42 could be absolutely insane. Last year's Mania was a bit of a letdown, so they definitely need to redeem themselves. Okay, let me address the big nose in the room, Triple H. Put that script to your face. Read it as many times as you need. A million times if needed. Read it until it makes sense. Cook until you feel something good is cooking. Triple H can definitely...
WrestleMania is literally 2 months away, right? And then, yeah, what I've heard so far about WrestleMania 42 is low ticket sale. No, I think it's like something low ticket sales or like low, yeah, something like that. Low ticket sale prices or something like that.
Smell what The Rock is cooking, by the way. Ew. Oh, darn it, H. Well, at least we know it ain't gonna be worse than whatever that was. This is not a challenge, by the way. This video is gonna be half wish list, half predictions, just talking about the possibilities of WrestleMania 42, because this got me excited. Finally, I'm feeling it. I feel the soup you're preparing for us, Triple H and the WWE creative geeks. So let's talk about all the possibilities, and should we get excited about this Mania? Obviously, it's Roman Reigns versus CM Punk for the World Championship. That is going to be probably the main event of Night 2 of Mania. So CM Punk is legitimately going to main event the second WrestleMania of his career, which is
And it's advertised as the best WrestleMania match will be the Roman and CM Punk.
Absolutely insane, and now it's going to be Night 2. I'm pretty sure about that. So yes, Roman Reigns already picked Punk. This match is official. I'm actually excited about it, and we only heard one promo. It's personal. It's legitimately real beef. Or at least WWE wants us to believe that, but that's the thing. It's legitimate, it's actually believable, because the story is, for some of you who don't know, and CM Punk left the WWE, he went on Colt Cabana's podcast where he basically, well, buried Vince McMahon, buried Triple H, and buried Roman Reigns by talking about how every time he faced the Shield, WWE creative geeks walked up to CM Punk and basically said, yeah, it's gonna be a good match, you versus the Shield. But you gotta make Roman look really strong. That would probably have been. So this rivalry is personal on every single level. There's some real beef, there's some storyline beef, and people, I don't know how I feel about Roman Reigns winning. He probably is. That is actually my early prediction. He is going to win that match.
Will he beat CM Punk? We will see. More than likely, he might. I ain't gonna say might. There's more than likely title changes at WrestleMania, so yeah.
But I also feel like when it comes to CM Punk, this championship title reign is kind of being slept on in a way, because we get bangers after bangers, and I feel like I got whatever I needed from CM Punk. Like, if he loses the championship, I got what I needed. I got that Finn match, we're going to get it again. We got Punk versus Styles. It was already better than I thought it would be, and this is going to be like the big rivalry, right? If CM Punk ends up losing, I'm not gonna complain. You know, and I appreciate how big the World Championship is looking right now, and I can already see Roman Reigns making that championship look even more important. Now, I do have Triple H, WWE Creative Geeks, Nick Khan, everybody. This is what you need to listen to. The Great One is talking. Shut the flip up. I'm okay with Roman Reigns winning. Listen, you book the show depending on how the Great One feels. I'm okay with Roman winning as long as he's actually going to be a regular. If he is gonna show up once a
no part-time. I see what he means.
Month. If every Roman Reigns appearance as a champion is going to be a return, No, please. Let's CM Punk retain them. But you kinda proved me wrong with Roman Reigns winning the Rumble, so hopefully you can prove me wrong again. It's a challenge. Another match is Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes. Another big rumored match that is storyline
Who y'all got for that match?
watching on SmackDown currently. And here's the thing, listen to me. I feel like to avoid backlash, Jacob Fatu should have won the Royal Rumble match. Nothing would change, except we would have a Royal Rumble winner who never won before. It wouldn't be so repetitive, so Jacob wins the match. Roman wins the Elimination Chamber match to face Punk. It's the same thing, better execution, probably. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that, but, well, the great one. Why is it a triple threat match then? It's Jacob Fatu. He hates Drew, he hates Cody, so he basically says, I don't care, at WrestleMania, I'm gonna beat both of your asses. That's just Jacob. Jacob being Jacob, right? He's a crazy guy. So I know the match is going to be absolutely insane. It's Jacob, it's Cody, it's Drew, it's a triple threat, my probably favorite match type. I just feel like the story...
Yeah, triple threat matches, that's definitely one of my favorites. I like Falls Count Anywhere, Royal Rumble. Falls Count Anywhere is my favorite match. I don't know why. Last Man Standing's cool too.
We need something bigger right now. I don't know what it is exactly. I mean, Cody turning heel wouldn't necessarily make any sense, but the story definitely needs something more. And when it comes to WrestleMania match, I feel like I'm okay with every result, unless Cody wins, because it's so repetitive, it's so basic. It doesn't make you want to watch SmackDown next week, because I guess we're kind of tired of Cody's title win, right? I would be okay with Drew McIntyre retaining.
If you guys don't know, this is a previously recorded, not, you know, like this is like an older video, so you know, when he said SmackDown, that was from like weeks prior. I'm just now recording this, so when I drop this is actually from today.
I think he deserves it, and I would be fine with Jacob winning. I think it would be a great moment, but it's really unlikely. All I know, the match is gonna be good, but you need to cook with the story, because right now, I don't hate it, but I'm not crazy about it either. Now, you could add Randy Orton to this match. It could be a fatal four-way, and I would be completely fine with that. I think the match would be probably even better, and the story would be better. You know, Cody, Randy, and they're kind of teasing it at the Royal Rumble. Cody actually hit Randy Orton with the cutter, but if Randy Orton is not gonna be added to the match, maybe perhaps people have something even better. Randy Orton versus Trick Williams. So this is a match WWE.
That'll be a nice match, but I did hear rumors about Randy Orton and what's his name? Somebody. I think it was like Karrion Kross or somebody. I don't remember. It was some wrestler. I don't want to say the wrong name, but
Orton started his WWE career as a legend killer, and now he's a legend that needs to be stopped, perhaps. No, never stop. Nobody ain't gonna ever stop Randy, my boy, my favorite. Trick Williams is already a star when it comes to internet wrestling fans. Already a fan favorite. Even in Saudi, he got a huge pop, so it says a lot. When you're getting a huge pop in Saudi, it must mean something, people. Randy versus Trick.
They said he has good promo skills too.
A passing of the torch match in which look, big fan of Randy, my boy. Randy would have to lose, unfortunately. He would have to lose. Trick Williams versus Randy. What a WrestleMania debut.
Wow.
Okay, we have an advertisement.
This is the match I want to see. But what's next, people? What about Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi, which was teased at the Royal Rumble?
Oba Femi is more than likely gonna win this match.
An absolute dream match, and a lot of people are saying, well, the execution wasn't right. We needed more of this, because 90% of the time they just stare at each other. I feel like that's kind of the entire point. They're letting you smell the candy. Smell the candy. Snickers. Smells good. Snickers. But they ain't gonna let you eat it yet. They ain't gonna let you eat it yet. They're gonna make you wait. And
so, like, pretty much what he's saying is building up the storyline, I guess.
Then, once you wait, it's gonna taste even better. Snickers. It's gonna taste even better. The only problem I have is Oba Femi not being the one who eliminates Brock Lesnar, and also Brock Lesnar getting eliminated during fighting. But other than that, I'm okay with waiting, and WWE basically showed us that this is the match you're gonna be watching. It's not gonna be Brock Lesnar versus Braun Breaker just yet. So we can wait for these matches. Brock Lesnar is probably staying in the WWE for at least another WrestleMania.
Brock Lesnar versus Braun Breaker. That's a good match.
Or he's probably gonna be retired by Gunther, but we could get Braun Breaker versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, which I've heard reports Brock Lesnar is actually going to be at SummerSlam, so it's not that big of a deal. Oba Femi versus Brock.
And that's because it's gonna be in Minneapolis. That's his hometown. It's like Minnesota or something.
Another passing of the torch moment that needs to end with Oba Femi winning and Brock Lesnar simply shaking his hand. That's all you need. That's all you need. You got this, kid. You're the next me. Should we go to the farm? You want to see how milking is done? But now we need to talk about the women. We need to talk about the women. Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. Where is AJ? Somebody should...
I got AJ Lee for that match because, I mean, this is her first WrestleMania back in almost decade, 10 years or whatever. She's been gone from the company for a long time, so yeah. And then she would win another title in her accolade.
Print like 1,000 posters, you know. AJ missing. AJ missing. Just a couple of months ago, we had two of them. We have AJ girl, AJ guy, you know, and now we have none of them. We have none of them. But WWE already teased that we got a mixed tag team match, but we never got that one-on-one, which is probably the plan and maybe the reason Becky got the championship back. Just so we could get AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Does Becky need to win? I don't know. She already did holding the championship, by the way, so this match is really, really likely. But that would be AJ's WrestleMania return. And in a way, even though it kind of sucks we're not seeing AJ Lee in the WWE right now, eventually once she shows up and challenges Becky Lynch, the pop is going to be like almost as big as the initial return, right? Like, where is she? She's missing. Please search for AJ Lee. Please help us find her. And then she shows up. So I'm pretty excited about that. People, I want to talk about Gunther, the career killer. Who is he going to face at WrestleMania? Now that is pretty tricky. I feel like it should be Chris Jericho. The return is pretty likely. The thing is, if Jericho returns and retires in a month, it doesn't make any sense. So maybe every Gunther match doesn't need to be a career-ending match. I'm struggling to
Yeah, I agree with that.
find other ways to actually book this match. But on paper, Gunther versus Jericho, an old-timer, almost writes itself. But I don't know how we get to that point where it's not a retirement match. Maybe, just maybe, Chris Jericho returns at Mania. Surprise. Gunther is calling out old, washed wrestlers. I wanna beat some old washed wrestlers who are old. They're old and I don't like them. Please retire. And Jericho's music hits. You know? It's not an officially retirement match. He comes out.
And then he's probably gonna come out with a new theme song because he said that he doesn't want to. He wants a whole different gimmick theme. I guess he said something like that. So yeah.
Obviously he loses to Gunther, but it's still a great moment. I just booked this right off the bat.
Alright. That was WrestleMania 42. Could be generational. You guys tell me what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. I got more videos coming. Stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, Uriah out.